Lindos, the view from an overlook on the way to the Acropolis.
We've got
At Lindos, the Acropolis of Lindos, from the town. This is the edge of the town, and this is the bay of the town. You know, it's 3,000 years, 4,000 years old, this town, originally. Beautiful harbor. Oh, heading up to the Acropolis. No, 125 meters up. Further up the Acropolis steps. Only 120 meters to go, maybe 125.
in the way.
The memorial to a naval victory over Rhodes, I believe. And you climb up there to the top of the Acropolis. Up the medieval stairway of the Acropolis of Lindos to the area of the top, the Greek Acropolis. These are the Hellenistic stoa from 200 BC, built on the Acropolis of Lindos. Those buildings to the right are the medieval headquarters of the Knights of St. John who ruled the island. Behind the Hellenistic stoa is the stairway to the Polypia, which are the older columns. On top of the Lindos Acropolis, this is the temple of Lindos Athena. This is probably the second most important in the Greek world. Alexander the Great sacrificed here, so say they did Helen of Troy, and ostensibly Hercules. This is the surviving ancient wall. That's the actual wall from 350 BC of the temple of Lindos Athena. Some stone caskets used for votive offerings in 350 BC. There's nothing. The view of Lindos Bay, or whatever it is, from the back of the temple of Athena. Down from the Acropolis of Lindos. It's pretty far, to 425 feet down. Lindos town, viewed from the top of the Acropolis, 425 feet above the town. At the top of the Acropolis, you can see the clear water showing the rocks 425 feet below. Some people take donkeys up to the Acropolis. Here's two of them. The people aren't on them anymore. Byzantine church, I was too immodestly dressed to go in, but it's got a bell tower with a rope that pulls the bell. That is the ancient Greek amphitheater of Lindos. This is a procession of caterpillars called procession moths. There's like maybe 50, 80 caterpillars strung together moving along this wall at the caverna in Lindos, Rhodes. Lindos shopping street. Lindos, the other side of the shopping street I'm on, one of the main shopping streets. Donkeys taking people around the streets of Lindos. In Lindos, this is a faux bijou shop. I don't know what a faux bijou is, but Lindos is famous for its lace. Lindos entrance and a tree where everybody sits around. Well, this is a 250-year-old church north of Lindos, which is known as a pilgrimage site for childless women because a childless couple found an icon there 250 years ago, and she had a child later. You can light a candle to a saint, as those Greek girls are doing. Or you can look at the saints. This church is a pilgrimage site for childless women. That's why you see the little babies at the bottom of that tapestry. Little town of Faliraki near Rhodes, just south of Rhodes, a resort area. A very nice view of a rough shoreline by Faliraki. We're heading on the paved path by the beach at Faliraki just for a little tiny hike through the woods. These purple flowers along the trail by Faliraki are rock roses. These are the rock roses when you look at them fairly close. At least I think I'm close. There are many resorts for the young along the road to Faliraki on the beach. There's one down there. A good amount of mimosa along the trail, which is this yellow flowering shrub that you're looking at. The sign says, looking for a big heart, cats to adopt. This is an animal shelter. Actually, the animal shelter is behind, right there.
Not everyone declared their taxes, did
I'm
they?
trying to get a meow out of it. The old, maybe 100-year-old bathhouse being reconstructed. Colonnade along the reconstruction of the old, that is 100-year-old bathhouse. And welcoming into the old Turkish bathhouse being reconstructed. A pathway in an old Turkish bathhouse being reconstructed. This is the central dome of an old bathhouse being reconstructed. It was active in the 1950s and 60s, and pictures are in the museum. Under the dome in the old bathhouse, you could sit and bathe in the springs pop bubbling up from that central area. Along the wall, photos of this old bathhouse in the days of its heyday, black and white photos from the 50s. Like that one. An art exhibit in a building with a big echo on the road from Faliraki. Reconstruction of old baths.